Now, baby, you know when you step into Granny's house. Come on in, beloved.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal.
Granny ain't scared, and you better not be either. Welcome to Granny's house.
Welcome to Granny's house. How y'all doing? How are you doing today? I hope everyone is here. If you ain't here, hurry up and go tag somebody and tell me get in. We are live. Well, we are live. Before we get started, we do every show. We talk about the rules. We like, follow, and share. Welcome to Granny's house on Facebook is there now. Welcome to Granny's house on YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, stop. Thumbs up, and thumbs up. Hit them thumbs up buttons and they'll know you hanging with Granny tonight. Also, hit the share button. And if you ain't subscribed, why not? It's free. It's free. Also, too, I'm going to let you know what we do. Somebody knocked me off. I'm sorry, y'all. I saw something come across my phone. I apologize. Instagram, they call me Granny. TikTok, they call me Granny. Facebook, YouTube, they call me Granny. If it's the place, I'm there, right? Just hit they call me Granny. You're going to see my face. Also, all images and words spoken or written belong to Granny. Granny is who? Me. And your attendance is your approval. So don't say nothing crazy. And if you got to talk about your baby daddy and you don't want it to be on YouTube, you better call me and I can edit it. But you better call me real fast because I'm going to leave it there. But I won't if you ask me to. You know I love y'all. I love you. Also, too, send some stars. Stars are a penny. Stars help us to build and buy more content and helps create more content. It's super expensive. It's not free. But I'm so happy you all are here. Let's speak to some of our aunties and our TTs and our uncles as they come in the building. I'm so happy to see y'all. Hey, cousin. Uh-oh. And y'all better watch out because she got a segment today. She thought I was playing with her, huh? Alhamdulillah. Let's go. Khalik and Khalil in the house. Hey. Okay, son-in-law, we finna roll. Let's get the rolling. Khalik, say hey to Granny. Hey, Granny. So as we get to rolling, we're going to start real fast, guys. Tonight, what? Because we got a lot to talk about. Tonight is season 2, episode 18. And what? You say, Granny, what's that? If you didn't see it already, I'm going to let you know. Season 2, episode 18 said what? Some habits survive longer than the pain that created them. You say, Granny, what does that mean? Well, we finna get to it. You ain't got the word, but I'm going to let you know. Some habits lasted longer then what happened to even give you that? What, you was all in pain? And you were like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And a lot of us ran to these little different habits that we start creating. And a lot of habits are not all the time drinking, smoking, other stuff, right? We're going to talk about that tonight. But the habits that we created, we held on too long because we got comfortable in those habits. So let's talk about it tonight. Tonight we're talking about something deep. Y'all know I write my notes. Some habits survive longer than the pain that created them. And if we're honest, what? Some of us are still reacting from old wounds, old disappointments, old betrayals, old environments, and old survival modes. Ooh, we gotta get out survival mode, girls. Come on. Some people learn to shut down because nobody listened. Was that you? Some learn to yell because peace never got their attention. Some learn to lie because honesty got punished. You thought because I told my mama the truth, I still got that whooping that you found a lie to her, right? Some learn to lie because honesty got punished, and some learn to detach because loving deeply once hurt too much. And what's dangerous is, after a while, survival stops feeling like survival, right? It starts feeling like your personality. Now, the very habits that once protected us may be damaging our peace, our relationships, our growth, there's that word again, our communication, and the healthy people that are trying to love us. Yes, some people are actually trying to love you, your unhealed self. Tonight is not about shame. Tonight is not about blaming our parents forever. Stop blaming me, you 30-year-old people that have your own children. Tonight is not about attacking men nor women. Tonight is about awareness, growth, healing, accountability, and becoming emotionally healthy enough to stop bleeding on people who didn't cut us. Y'all better stop. Come on. Because tonight, you cannot reach the next level of your life carrying every emotional habit that helped you to survive the last one. Some habits survive longer than the pain that created it. But healing means that they don't have to survive forever. So tonight, loves, let's do what? We're going to heal. We're going to heal tonight. I'm going to change my glasses because earlier in the day I scratched them and I wear bifocals. And if the bifocals have any kind of little scratch on them, I can't see a lick. You hear me? And it gives me headaches. So I'm going to change my glasses. And if these ain't as cute as those, too bad. Let's go. Now I can see. God said, yeah, let there be light. She could see. She could see. Hey, beloved. I'm so happy you're here. Walaikum salam, beloved. So let's get going, queens. Let's get going. Some habits started as survival. Ooh. At one point, these habits protected us emotionally. Yes, they did. They protected us emotionally. Was it good? No. Did we hold on to them? Yes, we did, because we were comfortable there. And then some of the things that helped us that we thought was helping us emotionally, that we thought were protecting us. Couple examples I wrote down. The first one was we shut down. People would talk to you, you start shutting down because you didn't know how to handle yourself emotionally. Or you did what? You start yelling. And I noticed a lot of times in our community, a lot of people feel that the loudest person means that they're right. The loudest person doesn't always mean you're right. It just means you're loud. You avoided vulnerability because avoiding vulnerability allowed you not to have to show an actual human side of yourself. Come on. You lied to avoid conflict. Okay, y'all, I don't know what's happening. Let's see, our microphone went out. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Look at this. This is what happened when you get to messing with all this technology stuff. There we go. What? We start lying to avoid conflict. And I can say, I have lied to avoid conflict. I can't lie to you. I have lied over small, little stupid stuff. One little stupid thing I can say is that I have my husband, he has this thing about the maintainer does, about rims, right? So he buys these pretty rims for me because he goes, I want to make your car look really nice. But what happens is I park my car too close to the curb. So come out. Did you scratch your wheels? Did you scratch? No, I didn't scratch my wheels. No, and I'm lying. But the lie, I wasn't really lying. You know what I did? I have always have a little can of paint in the back. So before I make it home, I clean my wheel up and paint it so he can't see. But he can see it. He ain't stupid. But yes, I would tell a little quick lie, thinking that I'm doing what? Avoiding the conflict of the drama of him going, why you scratch that wheel? Well, boy, you know that I'm still a bad driver. I don't drive like I used to, and I don't see as good as I did. So why you put the big old wheels on my car? Go give me some regular ones. But I thank you for keeping my car. Hey, TT. And thank y'all for letting me know y'all can hear me loud and clear. You know what? I do not own a Spectrum, and they do it what they want to do. But we're going to keep rolling. We're going to let that little red devil in Spectrum drive us crazy. Correct? Let's keep going. You started overthinking. And this is me. I'm the queen of overthinking. I overthink everything. Overthinking, and then you built up these emotional walls. And at one point in time, I called myself the Ice Princess. Because I was like, I'm not going to let nobody come on here and disturb me. I'm not going to let nobody say a word to me. And nobody's going to hurt me. And I built this little wall around my heart. I'm so happy you back. Controlling behavior. And if these are you, don't have to answer to me. You answer to God. Look in your own mirror. Are you a control freak? Do you have to be in control of everything? And everybody around you? Are you causing other people drama in your life because I have to be in control of stuff and your mouth just always got to be right? Always expecting betrayal. Ooh, that's a good one, huh? Are you always looking for something or somebody to betray you? Everybody's not out to cuss. Some people ain't right. Now, I ain't going to say. We're going to say that. But now you have some people that are genuinely like me. Some people genuinely love you and genuinely have a good feeling or a good, how can I say, they want to see you win. But are you pushing that person away because the person behind them caused you some drama that you can't get over? Are you a people pleasing person? Write these in your own journal. And are you pushing people away first? I ain't gonna let them get me. They ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna get them first. We have heard that. Yes, we have. And she said, no worries, you're in good company. Same here, working or not overthinking every day. It's easy to stay in my head. It's easy to stay in my head, but you know what? I'll start dreaming about it. And it'll start driving me crazy until I have to see it or do something close to it. That's just me. I'm neurotic. I'm sorry. I have to learn to quiet that spirit part of myself. So that's why you hear my therapist tonight, because I'm talking about myself. So you cannot bring survival habits into a peaceful environment and expect healthy results. Who is doing that? Can we really expect all that drama that we thought was holding us? Are we going to bring that into our new peaceful environment? Ooh, come on, y'all. Come on. We can't do that. Repeat after me. My current situation is not my final destination. I will not stay here. This where I am right now is not where I am going to be tomorrow. Why? Because we're at Granny's house and we're learning to heal and we're going to find some growth through her real talk and conversation. Y'all better come on. Sometimes we grow Do we? Or do we ever outgrow the pain, but not the behavior? Y'all better listen to that one. Sometimes we outgrow the pain, but not the behavior. So the pain may go away, but you have made that behavior become part of you. Number one, I wrote is childhood criticism. A lot of us that faced a lot of childhood criticism became defensive adults. A lot of us as parents caused a lot of criticism, thinking that why you not like this one, or why you not like that one, or why you can't do this, and why you can't do that, and do it like this and do it like that. And I'd rather see you like this, and I'd rather see you like that. And we made these defensive people that nobody can tell anything to. Maybe two. Abandonment. Abandonment for some people caused them to become clingy. Or maybe even detached from other people because they didn't want to get close to nobody because I don't want nobody to leave me. If that's you, put some hearts in the chat. Some of us came from unstable homes, which caused us to think that chaos was normal. You thought that your mama howling and screaming was normal. You brought it into your house. You thought your daddy throwing stuff across the wall and throwing stuff at people was normal. No, it's not. And then you took it into your house. You started doing it your children. And then some of us thought, well, I'm never going to do that. I'm not. And we raised these people, these little children that are so spoiled and so entitled that we forgot how to balance, even though we had a little chaos. But some of that chaos shaped us a little bit. But we ended up raising, I don't want my kids to be nothing like my mom and dad, how it was. But you didn't balance it. We'll get to that one in the next season. Some of us had betrayal happen to us, and all the betrayal caused us trust issues. And the one that's the most that 90% of us can say, we can raise our hand and throw hearts in the chat for this one, is a toxic relationship. Toxic relationships always made us and have us preparing for disappointment. Everyone is not as toxic as your last baby daddy. Everyone is not as toxic as your ex-wife. Stop blaming everybody for them past people. Some of us are still reacting to the old versions of life that no longer exist. Your current life may not even be attacking you, but your nervous system still thinks it is. So your current life may not even be under the same duress and stress that you had in the past. But you keep bringing and hauling it in with you, bag lady. Just carrying it like the little man on the sack with the stick. Just bringing it with you. And then you wonder why don't I have any healthy things happen to me? Why don't I feel healed? I'm getting older, but I'm not growing up. Good question, huh? We need to ask that to ourselves. In 6 months, you'll have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of progress. The choice is yours. So you have 6 months of excuses, or will you have 6 months of progress? That's your choice. You get to choose it, right? Healthy can feel uncomfortable when dysfunction feels familiar. So how we say healthy feels uncomfortable. So I'm uncomfortable being healthy or being around people that's healthy or even wanting the desire to be healthy because I'm so used to being in this chaos and all this unhealthy behavior and around all these unhealthy people that I like to be around because they make me feel comfortable. Y'all ain't listening. Calm feels boring to people who like dysfunction. They cannot sit down. Some of us have ADHD, we understand that. But calmness, you should learn how to be calm, to relax your nervous system and your mind sometimes. Can you just sit and be still? Can you sit without a device? Can you sit without Instagram and scrolling and TikTok? Because we are so full of chaos, we can't even sit with ourselves, with our eyes closed. Some of us even fighting in our sleep. You hear me? Kindness from people and kindness to yourself feels suspicious. Why she's so nice? Ooh, something ain't right. She got to be up to something. Oh, it gotta be something wrong with him. Because everybody else ain't nice. Everybody else ain't like this. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with her? Peace feels unfamiliar. Yes, it does. Peace feels unfamiliar to a lot of us because we have created so much drama, caused so much drama, been so much part of so much drama that we're not even used to peace. And then when we see it, we automatically equate it with being fake. Well, she's being fake. Or something wrong with him. Or he's just too nice. And a lot of us have passed away and ran away from some pretty good, decent people in our life because why? Our unhealed self just knew that there was something wrong with them. But is it something wrong with them? Or is something wrong with you? Come on. Accountability feels like rejection. No. Accountability is what we have to start taking into account for our own selves. We must start growing up, y'all. Come on. And me and the maintainer were talking about this the other day, that it's really it's sad to see people around you that they're getting older, but they're not growing. And I was like, that's something that really disturbs me the most, that I did never want to be that kind of person. This is going to drive me crazy. A person that grew up, that got older, but didn't grow up. You understand what I'm saying when I say that? Consistency feels too good to be true. You have people around you that are really real. And some people are really consistent and they show themselves consistent. They're on time. And you go, oh, it got to be witchcraft. They are, they're like good with their money. They're good with you. They're good with their conversation. They're always happy. And you go, it got to be something. When are they going to fall? And we literally are that crazy to where we see somebody being happy consistently, we're waiting on their downfall. Because in our unhealed way, they cannot be right. That can't be real. They can't be that happy. It gotta be witchcraft. Fake. You holler fake, because I know I've done it. We holler fake for some of the craziest stuff.
If I want the next level, I gotta break the habits that keep pulling me backwards. The next version of me is waiting on my discipline.
Granny said if she wants the next level, she gotta let go of these old habits, right? The next level is waiting on her discipline. The next level for you also waiting on your discipline. And we're going to get to that. She said, this is so true. I bear witness to the drama that I've experienced and caused. Now I understand what it means for Allah to make it impossible to live in peace until I submit. But your mama said, I'm going to spank you till you get it right. Correct? This hurt me worse than it hurt you. Until she told us, come on. We can sabotage healthy things. I know I've done it. Because chaos becomes emotionally normal. I've sabotaged healthy people around me, healthy emotion, healthy environments that I should have been in. I didn't want to go in because I just was so just full of chaos. I feel like I'm not always delivered, right? I'm halfway there, I'm working on it. But I'm now seeing different places and now I'm bringing my own atmosphere. So now when I come in, if I'm coming in a high level and everything in that place is dark, then I know to make my stage left. But that is the place we have to grow to, correct? We have to grow through it. We don't feel pain. We don't fear the pain. We fear the unfamiliar peace. Am I the only one? I don't fear the pain that I just got through. We fear the unfamiliar peace. Hey, TT, walaikum salam. Some people are fighting ghosts. Casper, yes, you are. You're fighting ghosts. Letting pain take the wheel, child, instead of Jesus. Some of y'all need to let Jesus take that wheel, but you just holding on to Casper and he just holding you and leading you on. Come on. Let Jesus take the wheel. The old version of us. This is the old version of how we acted. Because see, I said the old because we're healing, right? The old version of us. A good man or a good woman was punished for the cheating ex. We've all done it. Throw some hearts in the chat. Put your hand up. You know you've done it. Or someone being constantly accused because your previous person, wife, spouse, situationship, baby daddy, baby mama, whoever, they lie. And everybody else after that has to suffer the pain because of their lie they did to you. Or your children are dealing with the unhealed parental wounds that you didn't get over. Are you still walking around with my mama hit me when I was 12? And so I'm walking around with all this pain. I'm not saying that you're not going to do it, but we have to get past it. And so your children are now dealing with a whole bunch of trauma and an unhealed version of you that you just can't grow past. Because at one point in time, my mama threw all my stuff out the front door. But now let's ask our question. What did you do to make your mama throw your stuff out the front door? Did you give her some trauma as she was healing and trying to grow too? You better ask yourself that question. Friendships are damaged. The old us, this is the old self, right? We damaged friendships because we had abandonment fears. Or we damaged relationships with good people because we had abandonment issues. We were constantly preparing for disappointment. Just already just waiting for something about to even happen to you. We are reacting to memories more than the actual reality of our life right now. A lot of us are, like I said, carrying ghosts. We're fighting ghosts. You're reacting to something that's way past. That's in chapter 1. And we're in chapter 53. And you back in chapter 1, still fighting that ghost. Refusing to grow. Refusing to heal. Because you're comfortable in that Negro way. You're comfortable in that unhealed way, right? Pack your bags and move out that place. Pack your bags. Healing for us, right? Healing means learning how to respond to people for who they are, not for who hurt you before you met them. Come on, TT. Make no mistakes about it. Bad habits are called bad for a reason. They kill our productivity and our creativity. They slow us down. They hold us back from achieving our goals. And what some of our bad habits are detrimental to our health. And I had a bad habit at one point in time in my life that it was detrimental to my health. But I was so comfortable in that habit that me and Puffy, I met Puffy at the grocery store once day. And when I met Puffy at the grocery store, if you don't know, you don't know. But when I met Puffy, in the grocery store, after a period of time, and I tasted all the flavors of Puffy at the grocery store, my body started reacting in a different way. And I started having these little pains, aches, and things started happening. And I was like, okay, ma'am, whatever pain or conflict that you was going through, you need to heal that because you and Puffy can't keep meeting each other at the grocery store. You understand me? And when I realized that what I was trying to go through, I wasn't growing through, that I was allowing myself to stay in that stagnated position, meeting Puffy every day, right? It got expensive. And also it was getting bad for my health. And a lot of us have these things that we feel that nobody knows. It's nobody's business but yours and God, but you my therapist. But in that unhealed version of me, in that comfortable level that I got in, it was causing me such physical pain that I had to go, you know what? What you want to do? You want to go meet Puffy and hang out in Shrockville, or you want to die? And I was like, I want to live because I have a lot of little people, and I'm almost up to number 13 little people that look like me, and I'm so happy they're here. But I want to live for them, and I want them to see a healed version of me. So this is why I say, what? We have to let go a lot of the toxic things that we do, not just for our people go, well, I don't want to hurt this. It's for our health, our mental, and our spiritual, because our spiritual got to be unbalanced if we hold on to things that hard, right? Come on. My sister, chapter 1 has us in a chokehold. Ooh, chapter 1 got a lot of us in a chokehold. You better get out of here. Chapter 1 definitely has us in a chokehold, yes. And now we got to, and you still on chapter 1. A lot of people don't read the other chapters. And some people are healing and they in chapter 4 or 5. And they wonder, they trying to bring you up with them, but you don't want to go. No, you don't, because you like it there. You cannot heal while protecting the habit. And see, that was something for me, right? We defend our bad behavior through anger. I made excuses for my bad behavior. through toxicity. We defend our bad behavior through disrespect. Some of our mouths are just really, really all bad. Emotional walls that we build up. The avoidance of others. Some of these we're doing right now, right? We defended our bad behavior through our manipulation. And some people manipulate, they're not just their spouses or their wives or girlfriends or other people. Some people manipulate their children to the day they die. Very cruel. It's not fair. But we do, because why? We haven't healed ourselves. So we took that all the way into our old age. And now we're dealing with an unhealed version of ourselves that created in this next person. And then you wonder why you have 70 and 60 and 70-year-old people that are unhealed, don't deal with their mom or daddy, don't deal with them. Well, because what? You have to grow past a lot of that yourself. We can't keep blaming mommy and daddy for all the stuff that happened to us. Come to the new chapter. Come to the new chapter. I'm so happy to have you all here. We're at the halfway mark. We're at the halfway mark. You're like, Granny, you've been getting serious these last couple episodes. Yeah, because we have to now come to another level of ourselves. And if we deal with these situations and we deal with these topics, we don't have to deal with them tomorrow, correct? And we can come with some happier topics. But as we do grow, I hope you have your Granny House Journal. You see how bling mine up? I'm showing you the possibilities, right? Your Granny's House Journals are just absolutely fabulous. You have over 200 pages of conversation. Each one comes with its own little prayer card. If you got one, you already got your prayer card. And they also come with what? A nice little piece in the back where you can hide your stickers and whatever little notes extra you need to put in your little journal. That's between you and your God. That's business of yours, right? That's your business. But I like my little journal. I'm keeping her for some special notes that I'm going to hide. And one day, maybe when I'm like, 105, I let my great-great-grandchildren read it. And they're like, Granny, you was off the chain. Yes, I was off the chain, but I'm healed now, baby. I'm healed. We are at season 2, episode 18. And what we're talking about, some haven't survived the pain. What? Longer than they had to. And we're going to let it go. We're going to let some of those go. Thank you, beloved. You cannot heal while protecting the pain, right? That's what we talked about. So we also talked about what? Communication in not healing. Because admitting it needs healing. We have to admit it. Admitting it helps the healing feel vulnerable. And it's okay to feel a little vulnerable as you're healing. That means you're growing. The habit may have protected you once, but now it may be blocking your growth. Are you blocking your growth because you decide to stay in this unhealed way of yourself? Healing requires kicking the old, unhealed you out, but kicking her out for the new, healed you.
I'm leaving Granny alone while she's healing. Plus, I'm tired of being put out. Her foot hurts me and my feelings.
He said he gonna leave me alone while I'm healing, right? And then he told you what? Her foot hurts me and my feelings. So sometimes I have to put my little foot to the little devil, like, look, devil, we both can occupy the same space at the same time. Go on about your business, right? So healing requires kicking the old unhealed you out, like I kicked that devil out, for the new healed you. The new healed you. The old unhealed you. Hey, TT, the old unhealed you did what? She yelled at everything and everybody before listening. Yes, she did. The old healed version of you reacted before she even thought. You wouldn't think if I had time to start acting a fool. The old unhealed version of me always assume the worst. Oh, I just knew doom and gloom before it even got good. Oh, everything was just gonna be bad. Ain't nothing was gonna be right. Hey, boo, how you doing, beloved? Welcome to Granny's house. Where was I at, girl? You done threw me off. The old unhealed version of me. What'd she do? She let pride take over instead of communication. He hurt my feelings, or she hurt my. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. I ain't gonna apologize. He gonna apologize to me first. Yes, we did. We was topping our neck like that. The old unhealed version of me shut down instead of explaining myself. So sometimes we get in little arguments with tit for tats with the husband, the wife, the baby daddy, whoever it is. That's your business. But you know what'll happen? Sometimes you just need to stop, relax, and explain before. Because a lot of us got burnt up houses, killing the roach. Yes, we will. We was burning down the whole house to kill the roach because we wanted to be heard. The old unhealed version of me had the explosives. I burnt it down, right? Our emotional explosions. We are too old for those. We cannot keep flipping tables in 2026. Come on, y'all. We avoided accountability. The old unhealed version of us avoided accountability. The old unhealed version of us, the unhealed version of us, avoided toxic coping habits. So we knew it was toxic and we knew how to heal ourselves, but we wanted to stay right there in them toxic coping ways. We didn't want to cope. We was comfortable being that unhealed, crazy version of ourselves. I'm glad y'all like my little devil. Come on, y'all. The new healed version of me and you, right? Because you had Granny's house. The new healed version says what? She says, I'm pausing before I react. I heard what you said. You was trying to trigger me, sir. But I'm going to breathe and give a couple woo-saws like Martin did in Bad Boys. Woo-saw. And I'm not going to say it all. I'm going to go, boy, go on today. Move on out the way. Go on like the little devil had to kick up out of here. Go on, mind your business. The new healed version of me says what? I'm learning how to communicate calmly. And sometimes take yourself and practice with some of them grown people that you don't get no tax money for. I practice with them. When they come at me, I have one. He comes and I practice by going. I breathe first. I cuss him out of my head, but I don't let it come out my mouth. Correct. Communicate calmly. The new healed version of me is learning who is a trigger, what is a trigger, and how to confront the triggers before I allow them to make me pull me up out of my trying to heal self, right? We ain't all the way there. We halfway delivered, but we working on it. I'm learning how to apologize properly. Something hard for us. Apology. And you say, Granny, what's a proper apology? Well, apology is not, you heard me, You want to go to get some Twizzlers? No, that's not an apology. An apology is what you want to eat. No, that's not an apology. An apology is not you coming in my room or asking me, do I want some spaghetti? That's not an apology. An apology is, you know what? I'm sorry. I said something in my unhealed manner. Something you said probably triggered me, or I'm just unhealed, or I'm just hurt right now. Or what you said hurt me. And I hurt you back. And I'm sorry. And I'm going to do better. And I hope you accept my apology. Correct? It's easy. Practice it. We're learning how to regulate our emotions. She said no roaches left behind, girl. I done burnt down the whole house on many a days. Regulate these emotions, these big emotions like we're toddlers. I'm learning how to rest before responding. And there's a story I was told. I heard the minister teach, Mr. Farrakhan taught about the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad had a letter was sent to him. And he read the letter, and something had happened previous. And after he read the letter, he had these emotions that he was about to end there. These big emotions arose. And he said, you know what? I'm going to lay down on this. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and answer this letter. And because he rested before responding, when he came back the next day, and he reread the letter. And his energy wasn't high and heightened. He answered it in a whole different way. And some of us need to do that. Every text message does not deserve a response. And all arguments, sometimes I'm learning that it's best to try to heal them before you go to bed. That's where you're trained. It don't always happen. But if you can rest before responding, or calm yourself before you set it off, like my sis said, no roaches behind, right? We have to, as women, relearn softness. And to the uncles in the house, relearn a little bit of softness too. It ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't saying soft where you walking around crazy, but relearn a little softness. It's okay for us to come back to the soft level of ourselves. the version of us that we were when we were 11 and couldn't nobody tell us no, right? We just knew we was cute in our little ponytails that was never twisted right, and our little fingernails that was never polished correctly, right? But we were soft and happy, and we're gonna relearn some of that softness and choosing peace intentionally. The new healed you, she does these things. Choose peace intentionally. I've heard people, and I tell people this too, have a good day on purpose. Don't be waiting for somebody else to do it for you. Have a good day on purpose. Pick your battles wisely is choosing peace intentionally. Everything does not desire or require you to give it a emotion. Every red light that you catch does not deserve to be cussed out. And a little old lady in front of you should not be called out of her name because you still learn how to maneuver her car. She went a little slow and you missed the light. Stop rehearsing negativity. The new healed you, not unhealed, the new healed you is learning how to not replay every negative thing that ever happened to me and you in our life. We cannot keep replaying chapter 1 over and over and over again, talking about things that happened in 1932. It is 2026 and you still talking about 1932. Come up to the modern times. And I'm not saying that the things did not hurt you and you're not going to learn how to get past them or deal with them. We have to learn now to go through it so we can grow through it. But once you go through it, you hear what I said? Go through it, admit it, take accountability for it, you'll grow through it. Come on, y'all. We got to get right. It's 2026. We can't get and make our community a healthy place to live if we're not healthy ourselves. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. I'm coming for y'all. Y'all better wait. Pray before exploding. And yes, I put that in my notes because I had to do that all the time now. I pray before I explode on a lot of people. A lot of y'all hear a lot of bless your hearts. Ooh, bless their heart. Ooh, bless your heart. And a lot of times I'm praying for you because I'm about to call you something else. And I say, you know what? Don't do that, Granny. Bless their heart. They don't know what they do. Bless their heart. Your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your bad habits, your own distractions, your insecurities, your procrastination, your lack of discipline, and your fear and your ego. Kanye, this is not Beyonce's song. Balance your ego, right? The new healed you. So what, y'all? We cannot heal using the same emotional habits that damage your peace. So we cannot heal if we're going to continue to be the same emotional trigger, burning down the house person. We cannot, right? Stop getting distracted by things that don't have nothing to do with your goals. If it is not helping you to heal, remove it. If it's not showing you a better way, pass it away. Get rid of it. Accountability without shame. Accountability without shame. And if my mama's on here, Mama, I'm sorry for this word, but this was just the only way I could say it without me saying it myself. Real growth happens when you're tired of your own poop. Sorry, Mama. Accountability without shame. We will stay stuck if we keep saying to ourselves, that's just how I am. We talked about this Tuesday. So you see the episodes are coinciding with each other, right? You cannot keep saying, because you'll stay stuck in this position. My childhood made me this way. Your childhood made you this way. You're 62. You ain't been a kid for a long time, right? People need to accept me as I am. Deal with my unhealed self. Just deal with it. I ain't gonna change for nobody. This is just how I am. See how we all looking at you? You will stay stuck unhealed if you're always telling yourself what? I've always been like this. Why should I change now? It's been working all this time. Change for what? Change because it's time to grow up. Change because you can't help nobody else if you're not healing. Just like we're on the plane, right? On the plane, they say what? Put the mask on yourself first and then help your own babies. So how can you heal your babies if you don't what? Heal yourself. How can you heal your relationship if you don't heal yourself? How can you help heal that man and his mama that traumatized him if you don't heal yourself? Come on. Your healing mindset says we cannot stay here forever. We cannot stay unhealed forever. That's what your healing mindset says. Your healing mindset always also says we cannot keep hurting other people. And we can't keep hurting ourselves. A healing mindset says we cannot keep avoiding growth forever. You can't. You can't keep running from growth. It's not helping you. It's not helping me. The blueprint in believing in yourself. Excuse me. The blueprint is believing in yourself. The cheat code is discipline and consistency. The truth is nobody is coming to save you. You must save your doggone self. You hear me? Yes, Khalil, just a hot mess. We a hot mess walking. But we gonna heal that at Granny's house, right? What? Because real talk brings what? Growth and healing. You better come on. We understand the pain, but accountability is still part of the healing. The habits you created to survive will no longer serve you when it's time to thrive. So get out of survival mode, sis. Get out of survival mode, bro. Hold that survival mode for when it's time for we really got to be on some severe survival mode, right? I ain't saying I'm prepared, but balance it. All this sounds way too familiar. I've definitely let a lot of these terms roll off my tongue. Girl, me too. You better hear it. This is my therapy. I'm coming to you telling you what I did. So if I did it and you did it, then we rocking in the same boat together, but we gonna heal, right? The next level of our life requires a healthier version of you. Your next level requires emotional maturity. If you don't know what emotional maturity is, Google it. Emotional maturity means that it's time that we cannot keep screaming and hollering and acting a fool at everything that happens, and every little thing, little problem is something that we blow up for. Emotional maturity means that if I stub my toe, I'm gonna cuss at it, yes, but I'm not gonna blame everybody else for something that was right there that I did myself. Am I hitting the button? Emotional maturity means that what? I'm going to learn how to balance and not burn down the house for that roach. And when I don't see the ketchup in the refrigerator, I'm not cussing at everybody, even though it's right there in front of me. That's emotional maturity. Emotional maturity. Oh, come on, sis. Peace requires discipline. That's how the healthier version of you. Your peace is going to have to learn how to discipline all of our madness. We're going to have to be consistent in our growth so we can acquire this new peace that we're striving for, correct? Healthy relationships required healed communication. All up in your husband and wife face, screaming and howling all the time. They don't hear you. Screaming at your children all the time. They don't hear you. They tuned you out. Remember, that's just how I am. No, you're just loud. You're loud, but you're not coming across with anything that's of value if you're loud, because now you're really just now you're triggering your own self. Let's not do that, y'all. Let's not trigger ourselves. Our growth requires that we grieve our old habits to get rid of them. And grieving your old habits don't mean that you sit back and you pine over the fact that, oh, I did this, I did that, I did that. No. Get you a shovel and go bury some of them old habits and get rid of them. Grieve them that way. They're dead. Kill them. Kill them dead and leave them there. Don't keep bringing them back. Like I said with me and Puppy, I left it there. I can pass by the aisle in the store and it doesn't bother me. And we talked about a couple episodes back. If you had to get you a trash can, y'all think I'll be playing? Write you a trash can and write all the things in your trash can that disturb you for that day. And then you do what? Take it out. This is my trash can for today. Take it out, tear it up, and throw it away. Throw it away. You cannot continue. You cannot heal if you're going to hold on to all this emotional baggage, correct? You can't. The new level and healthier version of us requires us to grieve those old habits and get rid of them. Tell them bye. Tell them bye like you did some of them people in your life. Bye. Put them old habits on block and leave them there. You cannot reach the next level using the same emotional habits that damaged you in the first place. Talking to me. Got my therapy, remember? Distraction. And then it took the dis off and I got traction. Then we took the dis tray and we got action. And look what happens. Distraction turned into what? When she moved the traction and moved the motion of it, it became action. You have to remove some things to remain within the right thing. Ooh, I'm going to say that again for the people that went to public school like me. You have to remove some things to remain within the right thing. Make your distraction turn into action. You are not broken. No, you're not. Healing takes time. Healing takes a lot of time. I have been working with this with myself for about 2 years now. I fall and I get back up. I fall and I get back up and I keep going. But the more I keep practicing it, the consistency, and I'm learning not to blow up. And when I have little situations that somebody around me about to blow up and I go, you know what, calm down. Let's talk about this. And 90% of the conversation that you can stop, somebody has to be the bigger person. Is it going to be you? Healing takes time. Yes, it does. It also takes your awareness. Awareness is not, your awareness causes you to grow. You can't grow if you're not even aware to take accountability of what you're doing to yourself. Nobody changes overnight. It'd be nice if we had a wand. Because a lot of y'all be touching on everybody, right? Setbacks do happen. It happens. Yes, some of us fall back. We fall down, but what? We get back up. We fall down, but we get up. Accountability brings strength. And the last thing I put on there on my list was emotional maturity can be learned. You can teach this to yourself. And if you can't teach it to yourself and you feel that you're just a little bit too far gone, it's all right to seek help. Go find somebody that go, you know what? Let me find somebody that I can talk to. And if it's somebody, and be careful of some of the listening ears that become running tongues. Find proper people that those running tongues are also, those listening ears are people that'll give you proper guidance, that'll talk real to you. Because you cannot heal in that same conversation that you've been having with them same people placating your BS. If you have to pay for some therapy, call me, $2.95 for the hour. I will listen to you. I will get you right for $2.95. You hear me? Stop playing. I am not playing with you. I'm being real. Some habits survive longer than the pain that created them, but healing means that they don't have to survive forever, right? Healing means that they don't have to survive forever. So do what? Stay private. Work hard. Dress well. Eat healthy. Talk less. Do more. Live life. Be kind. Stay humble. Avoid drama as much as you can, child, and chase all your goals, right? And when we do all these things, I'm gonna leave this here for a minute for people that need to take a Snapchat to put that in their journal tonight. When we do all these things, you'll be in less drama. You'll be in less mess. And people will start removing themselves from you because they go, every time I call her, she don't got no more tea. The tea ain't hot. No, it's not. The tea
She
ain't
always
hot.
smiling. Somebody humble her. She too peaceful now. I miss the old her.
That's because he'll ruin your access.
Baby, what they hate in me is missing in them.
Granny said, what they hate in me is missing in them. They better go find it. What they hate in me is missing in them. The little devil said, I miss her. I miss her like that. I want to see her unhealed. She was happy when she was crazy, right? So tonight we learned that not every unhealthy habit came from something evil. Some of our unhealthy habits came from pain. Yes, they did. And some came from survival. Some came from disappointment. And some came from environments we did not choose ourselves. Some we were born into. So, in some of our habits, beloved, healing requires honesty. Honesty with yourself. Don't worry about Granny. Honesty with you. We cannot keep carrying emotional habits that destroy our peace. No, we can't. And then we call it what? Just who we are. No. Growth means learning how to communicate, new communication, learning emotional discipline, learning and reclaiming our softness, right? Learning to take accountability for our own BS. I added that right now. And learning that peace deserves protection too. You must protect your peace. And if your block game needs to be reminded, you have to be reminded about how strong your block game can become for certain people. Test it. Block. And leave some people there because they're blocking your peace, right? Your peace needs protection. And maybe tonight you realize you're not crazy. No, you're not. You're not weak. We are not beyond healing. Some of your habits just simply survive longer than the pain that created them. But awareness is the beginning to your newfound freedom. And healing begins the moment we stop defending what needs to change in us. So give yourself some grace, but also give yourself some responsibility. Take accountability. Because the next level of your life is waiting on the healthier version of you. Yes, it is. And tonight's mantra, before I leave you, tonight's mantra says, I will not allow old pain to control my future. I am healing, growing, and learning, also evolving. Peace is no longer unfamiliar to me. I deserve healthy love. I deserve healthy communication. And I deserve a healthy life. Correct? We all deserve that. That's our mantra for tonight. You need a screenshot, I'll leave it right there and I'll read it again. I will not allow old pain to control my future. I'm healing and growing and learning and evolving. Peace is no longer unfamiliar to me, and what I deserve healthy love, and I'm going to get it. I deserve healthy communication, and I'm going to bring it. And I'm going to get me a healthy life because I'm going to make it one, right? Come on, y'all. Come on. As we leave tonight, somebody made it here. We have our cousin Carmen says. Queen Mother is on vacation. Queen Mother is gone from us for 3 months. If she's here, we miss you. But also, Queen Mother has a segment. Queen Mother says that she brings us all those spiritual things and nice little enlightenment before we end our show. But what we're going to do while Queen Mother's on vacation is says, Cousin Carmen says. And Cousin Carmen says tonight, all things are permitted for me, but not all things are a benefit. All things are permitted for me, but I will not be mastered by anything. But I will not be mastered by anything. Ooh, 1 Corinthians 6:12. Let's read that again, because I went to public school. All things are not permitted for me, but not all things are of benefit. All things are permitted for me, but I will not be mastered by anything. Ooh, that's a good one, Cousin Carl. We're about to give you your own segment. Come on, watch out there now, Queen Mother. She coming for you. She coming for you. We thank you, cousin, for your beautiful saying in the new. What is that? It's the New Testament. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Cousin Carmen says that was very powerful, and I'm so happy that I have put you to that task and you did it. Come on, Queen. Yes, already it's time to go. You better come on. If that's who you are, but is that who you want to be? We don't want to be that no more. And I'm happy, Queen, that you stayed with me. I know for some of y'all it's late. Thank you for hanging out with Greg. I will see you Tuesday. We do what? Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and Thursdays at 8 p.m. We like, follow, we share. We like, follow, we share. We are not gatekeepers here at Granny's house. If you're on YouTube right now and you have not did it, stop right now. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Thumbs up, also, and hit the little thumbs up bell. Let them know in the notification bell that you enjoy Granny and you hanging out with her next week, and let them let you know when I'm coming on. So hit the subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know that. Also, if you're on Facebook, throw up some hearts. If you're on Facebook, all the hearts and shares help to pass on all this love, because we cannot have healthy communities if we only heal by ourselves. Come on, y'all. We got to go and pass on. We're learning and pass on and heal others as we're learning and healing ourselves. I'm so happy to be here with you all. I've had a ball with you all. As always, welcome to Granny's house. And what? If tomorrow comes and you're here, we happy you'll be here tomorrow. But for some reason, it's just real ugly and you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Don't go around inflicting other people. No, you don't. You smile and you just go and roll through it and go, you know what, Granny told me how to handle this emotion. And I'm not about to burn down this house to kill this roach. I love you all, and I'll see you what? I'll see you next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. And until then, welcome to Granny's house. Bye.
This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal.